y'all. So I have to do this axle. I already started it. So I'm gonna show y'all what I had to do to get it out. So you have to take the tie rod off, your outer tie rod, 21 mil. Take the brake caliper and brake bracket off, 221 mils. And then you take the upper control arm off, is 121 mil. You just let it hang. Oh, and I moved the wheel speed sensor out the way so it doesn't get caught up in brake. So there's a 27 mil down here. You have to take the bottom of the strut off so you can push it down to get it off. So I'm gonna show y'all. So now your bolt's out. Now you could push this down. You see what I mean? You gotta fight with it a little bit. So let's see what. Let me get it pushed back up first. Just like that. Gotta slide it out. Got it out. Now you gotta slide the new one in. Alright, time for the new one. I put a rag in the front diff so it didn't leak, so I took that out. Now I'm gonna try to get this new one. Gotta put this half. Bitch. Alright, so we got the new one in. I had to call somebody else for help to push down on this while I slid it in. Pause. Now you just gotta get it in. The differential. Needed the head. Now it's in. Now, gotta fight this in. Shouldn't be that bad. There's a little washer that you gotta go on this, so you slide it in. And just like that, the axle's in. So, get it lined up like that. Alright, so now that you got your axle in, you can put it back together now. So what I start with is the upper control arm. I put it against the strut spring, bring it down, and it goes down. That's it. Tighten that thing up. Outer tie rod has to go back on. So I don't get paid like a regular person. You know, people once they go to the job, once they clock on whatever, the computer or time card, they get paid. I get paid off of these jobs and what I do. So, you know, you want to be fast because you got to make your money. You don't want to spend all day doing the axle if you only got 3 hours for it. That means you're only getting paid 3 hours for it. This took me a little longer than a half an hour, really. Probably a little longer because I'm making the video. But this is all basic stuff. All this is nuts and bolts that go on and come on. You don't have to mess with anything, time in, like an engine and all that. So this is simple stuff. You probably could do this in your front yard. I mean, it'll take a little bit longer because you got to get the car jacked up. I'm spoiled. I always been spoiled because I have a lift. So, you know, anybody that really needs side work done and their car drive, I have them come to the shop so I can put it in the air. But I also do, you know, repairs for people at home. But all this is nuts and bolts. So, I'll give you a quick rundown on how to take it off. Pop this off, take that nut off, take the caliper bolts off, hang the caliper. This will come down, and then you can move your axle out the way, and there's a big 27 mil at the bottom of the strut that you take out. You can push down like I showed y'all and slide the axle out. Slide it back in. You might have to get somebody else to help you and push it down. But for the most part, man, this is easy. So, y'all got any questions, let me know. Hit me up in the DM, because it goes down in the DM, you know what I mean?